Good morning. Welcome to our worship service for July 9th. We're so grateful that you could join together with us in worship today. Grateful to be back from vacation and back with you all. We had a wonderful and blessed time. God's creation is incredible. The things that we were able to do and experience were wonderful, and so it was a great time away. We appreciate it. I want to thank Jan, and I'll send her a thank you note for all that she did to fill in for Robin and others who helped make sure everything worked. I want to thank them all for that. But as my text that I sent out, my text and email I sent out, on my way back, I found out about the water leak at the church. And right now, just as we're trying to figure out how long it's going to take, obviously get costs and estimates and things like that, but also what kind of time frame we're looking at, we decided at least for the next week or two to do virtual services and to offer you, and please feel free to come to Hannah. The people there are wonderful. I know it's a little earlier than you're used to, but we would love to have you there if you'd like to worship in person. But just because of the circumstances with no water at the church, the toilets won't work, other things like that, just make it very difficult and inconvenient to try to do a service in the building, at least until we know a little more about the details. We're going to look at contingency plans, ways to adapt to that if it's going to be a bit of a time. We're not certain. The contractors are very busy right now, so it may take some time to get somebody in. But we'll try to keep you informed. But like I said, we're looking for contingencies. If you have any ideas of ways to make things work, if we're going to be without water for a while in the building, we would love your input and support in helping kind of sort through how best to do those kinds of things. That's kind of the primary announcement. I know that a lot of the things that we were doing have finished up, the special offering for the food pantry and other things. We'll be looking towards other issues. One of the things I do want to do is we're still looking to try to do something with a group to begin to think through the idea of doing what is called Messy Church once a month at our church during the winter, the fall, and the spring. So if you'd like to join that group, please let me know. Just open to volunteers to do that. Today I'm going to continue our stories, or my stories, about some of the people that I've met in my life, some of the young people that I worked with who've gone through difficulties, who I think resonate, whose stories resonate with some of the stories in the scriptures. Hoping that maybe we will recognize as we see Jesus interacting with people that there are real life people around us who are just like those that Jesus deals with, and that we might learn to be open to them even as Jesus was, to be able to open our hearts, to have compassion for them, to invite them into a relationship with Jesus, just as Jesus invited these people into a relationship with him. That's my prayer in these messages this summer as we talk about these young people and about the people that Jesus met. So with that in mind, listen to our first song, 10,000 Reasons.